Red VTV following Saints' 34-2 victory over the Salford Red Devils in the slightly rearranged 48 hours later fixture. Is routine the word?
Professional, lots of mistakes. Defensively, you can't fault them.
I thought defensively it was like an absolute masterclass. I think I tweeted it at half time and it got better in the second half. I didn't ever see us at any point conceding a try in that game.
No. I watched Salford the other week. They looked like the only way they could score was from kicks, and they just didn't get the opportunity near our line at all to do that. So, no, we were very professional in attack. And when they made the half breaks, in defence, when they made the half breaks, we covered them up.
Did we get out to second gear, attacking wise? I think the only time we got out to second gear and attacking wise was once the game was won, and last couple of tries when we started throwing it about a little. Does it show what we're going to be capable of when the summer comes round? Possibly.
There was lots of mistakes today. It was a stop-start game. I think the referee stopped the match far too often. Never really got a roll on them, but you know, to score 34 points without getting a roll on looks positive, doesn't it? You know.
We talked the other week about obviously the defence, and we were saying about we were average conceding 10 points a game, only conceding the 2 today, 8 points a game on average over the first 4. And if you're going to be doing that week in, week out, or similar to it, again, you're going to be in a position to win lots of games. And at this moment in time, you're just confident once you get in the lead that we're not going to fall foul of the same mistakes that we did last season.
No, we do look hard to beat, and if it carries on that way, my main focus now is Good Friday. We've not won for 10 years, I think, and you know, we look hard to break down, and teams must get frustrated playing against us when we're like that.
Justin Holbrook keeping the same 17 as last week at Huddersfield. Does that show that maybe the ruthless streak that he's got? It's all about the wins at the moment.
You can't drop someone into playing well at the end of the day, and we've done it with 16 men today because John Wilkins gone off really early, and you know, less interchange, and whether that means he doesn't play Friday and the team changes again. But no, I'm happy that he's gave Makerson a run in the centre, because you know, we've not lost with him there, and Swifty stayed, kept his position. The wingers didn't get much ball today, but you know, we'll see how we go.
5-day turnaround now between today and Warrington on Friday night. Will it be the same again, do you think? Same 17, or assuming Wilkin can take his place in the side?
Roughly, yeah. The turnaround's going to be a little bit different, but you know, I think it took Warrington quite a while to get to hold the other night, and I'm not entirely sure they would have got back on Friday night. I might have been a stay over in Hull, but I got the impression today that once we knew the game was won, it was about conserving the energy a little bit. I don't think today will have taken as much out of us as probably many other Super League games that we've played. Yeah. Maybe playing on Friday night would have took more out of us, because you know, it was cold today, but obviously not as bitterly cold as it was on Friday. My only concern
definitely wasn't as cold as it was at Huddersfield.
No. The only concern at the end, Roby looked like he limped off. So
yeah, hopefully it was precautionary with 6-7 minutes left when they took him off. Tries today. The last one, 4 seconds on the clock. It would have been quite easy just to take the tackle and all go home, and Saints decided to have a little bit of fun, and it was a magnificent team move to finish it off with Luke Thompson scoring under the sticks.
It was. I had a thought coming out then. I said, a couple of opportunities there to avoid the naked run. So Louis off the mark,
yes,
and Thompson's off the mark as well. Yeah.
I tell you what, that should be the aim of everybody this season. Everybody get on the scoreboard. Otherwise, the naked run goes in the next -6 temperatures.
I think Peru's already done his, thinking he's not going to score this year.
Man of the match today.
Well, I thought Thompson was unfortunate not to.
I thought all the forwards were pretty decent today. I was actually surprised to see James Roby called as man of the match. He played well, but I thought the forwards really laid the platform for us today.
Yeah. And I thought when Walmsley came on, there was a little bit more direction than that from him, and seemed to get us going forward a bit more. And I think he earned the penalty as soon as he came on. Off that set of 6 we scored. So, you know, not spectacular, but not doing anything wrong. You can't fault what they're doing.
The difference between last season and this is we could be in danger at some point of becoming a little bit spoiled. It just seems at this moment in time like we're all going, yeah, it's pretty routine win, didn't do anything too special in the game, and we won by 34 points today. But against the Salford side, who for long periods of that match, we looked all right in that game.
Yeah, yeah. And, you know, we all watched that 2006 team and we felt spoilt watching that team, and, you know, that was a team full of real superstars, and this is a real team effort. Yeah, so you can see, and it's enjoyable again, isn't it?
It is. You just get the impression that, I don't want to say, jinx it too soon, but we could be on to the start of something special. Last point, I'll ask you the question. We were discussing this in the back of the stands. At this moment in time, if you had to lose one or at the end of the season, who would you rather lose, Ben Barber or Justin Holbrook?
I think Barber can be replaced. Holbrook.
How scary is that when you're saying Barber can be replaced? It's absolute light and day under the coaching. It's just the defence. How are these the same players as last season or the season before? It's essentially the same squad, and we just look a completely different side. Justin Holbrook is absolutely amazing so far.
Well, I asked you a question. I never went to the forum the other night, but whenever I spoke to Justin Holbrook, he's real positive and lots of energy about him. Do you get any of that on Wednesday night?
For me, you just feel like the way he's embraced the club. He doesn't just seem to be over here for a paycheck. He's not somebody who's just looking at the game, playing the games, and that's it. He's really getting involved in the community side of things, engaging with the fans, and I think the club are doing that as a whole at the moment. And the feel-good factor seems to have come back, and everybody is gelled as a team. And I know it's the tagline this season is Saints and Proud, but you could probably look at last season's, which was Saints as one, and this time it really does feel like everybody's together on the journey towards hopefully getting to Old Trafford and winning a grand final.
Yeah. Well, as you know, I'm involved in Blackbrook, and we've had some feedback the other day that they're going to try and get the first team to train at every amateur club, and you know, if it's a behind closed doors thing, it's a great opportunity to come and see the Saints train at your home patch. You know, it's real. It's a great idea.
Yeah, and you just wouldn't have seen that over the last couple of seasons. And
everyone's slagging Lee off now and blaming Cunningham already. You know, you do wonder what influence he's had there, but. I'm made up. Justin's here. I'm absolutely made up, and it's.
So fingers crossed. We're not going to jinx it too soon, and hopefully we can continue Friday night. And predictions for Friday, early ones. Would you just at this point and this weather and this early in the season, does it matter?
No. I had an interesting conversation walking the dog today, and somebody said, "What do Warrington look like at the moment?" And 5 drives and a kick. You know, and
there's nothing in that Warrington side that makes me fear them. I'm sorry, but if Saints perform as they've done over the first 4 weeks, we should be coming away with the victory on Friday night.
Yeah, definitely. And I'd like a final word. Everyone's gone on about the beast from the east today. It's great to see Saints actually get the game on, and really enjoyable.
The pitch in decent condition. Attendance of 10,008, and there was a fairly healthy following from Salford, who brought probably as much or as many as they've brought over in the last couple of years. I know it was cold, but I was a little bit disappointed not to see a few more on as well. Sunday afternoon, chance to see Ben Barber and the likes. There won't be many Sunday afternoon games this year, and I know it was a short turnaround and short notice, but it would have been nice to maybe see a few more here.
It was enjoyable to have a Sunday afternoon game as well, and I think we've got one later in the season, but you know, I really look forward to getting up this morning, coming down. You know,
I know we'll have the debates. I prefer the Friday night stuff. I enjoy playing under the lights in the dark on the Friday night and being able to enjoy knowing you're not working the next day, but hey ho. That's the way we goes. Right, we will see you during the week for a Red V preview of the Warrington game on Red V TV. Keep an eye on the website, more articles, and come and join us on the forums as well, and let us know your thoughts on today's game, your man of the match, and anything else you want to talk about. See you soon.